sipe yempamo
Titia.
Say nanka and spy power with what is going on in South Africa. It is giving us the privilege, the platform, the opportunity to see a better terminate contract via any South Africa for because we need to build our country. And this is how we can build our country. We will have to take our destiny into our own hands.
Exactly.
Not for South Africans to be here.
Determine what we should do.
Say, one people. That was our thinking, that we are blacks, regardless of boundary or macritia to you. Now you receive a man for it. Didn't 2 years? You did 2 years. Was a gateway to Africa. Yes. But now South Africa, for my says, no, if you are black, you are not needed in South Africa. You are comfortable with a white man. But who black man now, who free Ghana, Gambia, Togo, Nigeria, no. Because who be pray and they don't need you. If you don't need me, I don't need you.
I also don't need you.
Out of where sense we shabium into South Africa for after some pamo Ghana for no, me who some make complaints. Say Ghana ha ye take decision say omo mining company ha which is Trakwaa GoldFills or my dreams a contract or renew farm omo na omo person mon linky case no to pamo Ghana for which is the xenophobia and a xenophobic attack. Now of what this case no, and I said this story is very interesting because last year and at Trakwaa GoldFills Eddie call abiding him say omo lease no expiry date at no person will renew a lease no. Now in common interesting because say Charles McCarthy aba be din komo Charles McCarthy be din komo on YouTube na discussion na na course no chira say abai no a renew contract in Masangrofo ye be ne ya adofo ye no nko a South Africa for nsem mo kan no nation uncle aba bontin be din komo kan nsem bi fa ho say ye bibi na akoma South Africa for chire say omo wo tumi na kenye sanke hunya se sa na beba. In fact ye ndi kan sha sem fan feed side dem ro for ni complain omo di aba bontin a omo chirem say abai ni delay but ene sheda ha omo adwen still na no omo John wonan so painting say omampani no anase omo ye in charge no ebe renew contract ndi ama omo broni ne nkomo obedi ye no enunye yintie no famra,
which would give us at least for the initial term another 20 years of mining at Trakwaa. This will require quite a significant amount of reinvestment. We're going to have to move a huge amount of more material. We're going to have to invest a whole lot in additional fleet and equipment. That's going to require additional manpower to actually move that material over the next 20 years. But what that will do is set up Trakwaa to be a really successful world-class asset for another 20 years. And then during that time, we can consider how we continue to extend the life of that asset beyond that period. So we are very committed to Trakwaa. And if there's a disappointment that I don't spend enough time at the mine in Trakwaa, is because unfortunately a lot of the time that I'm spending in Ghana has been to try and lobby the Minister, Minerals Commission. We're meeting this week with the Minister of Finance and all of those politicians who actually have a role to play in the decision about the role that GoldFills has in the future. So a lot of the work that we're doing and that I'm having to lift is to really try and present the case of why GoldFills. And if I come back to why GoldFills and
in that of was a tea and some bruni di betu dia etu say Trakwaa GoldFills penny or down brunino and obedi in common word this and according to their metete HS Trakwaa GoldFills no South Africa for na ya more opportunities somewhere omo yesa na mo pamo yan crop for mo pay bi afa there be and the Saudi we will take over the gold next year they create employment because say ntia mo pamo yan crop for ni na ne say mo si omo oji mu adwuma anayesa no mo kan Omuji ejuma ba we our job there we go fit take give you people there be no and a Charles McCarthy be din come on UTV or chim says I buy any renew contract say more be ni ya papa not there tie come on ye
yeah omo nya blacks that is what it is but then the issue is say edio na ukawa no to wan kasa ho a yesa de be ye obi. That's right. South Africa for years I deal with one too many times. And yet the first time when you omudia dear man for no mudia be digana for. and Ghana responded. But response no for me mild.
I think a bit much.
The response is not.
It's in faces.
No, it's not strong enough for me. Yes, abaye ayade say ya evacuate first 300 near or maba. That means we say we are say you recall here ambassador from South Africa. We don't need any relationship with them.
With them, yeah.
Because South Africa must be told that they cannot live in isolation.
Exactly.
Because now they are behaving as if say Omo is so special, so they can live alone. In the end, so no, we don't need you. And no crowd never sa a day where cost so more person renew or more contract. No, a buying way you be no go against this government, irrespective of whatever goodwill they have. Openly, you be campaign to you. I'm telling you this on authority. So a bank where you mistake, every news our contract no more. Even 1 month in Pukamwa, it will not happen.
I'm sure they won't do it.
Senti from Mariampa another person.
Na ye go fa Ghana ni ko ya na Ghana
San Fanka Ibrahim Muhammad.
Ye Ghana ni ya de ba kuma ni musam aye
people say money. See at the member South Africa ni anka ni
Ghana ni ko ya ade de ma Ghana ni ya ye me dan na pesa meka sie so subi ho asam. Esan say me see some of them some do ye funu nenam. Any mining engineers bi ni ho. Se bi o hwe na so mo kan bi se nkofo ye Ghana fo ana. Ghana ni koya na ye kofa adama de ima na wo nsam ye asim say ye wi ajapade bi dia mo bi ni nasefo no enye Ghana ni koya na ye ku we so komo bia no so kofa sanoma
whatever you will do, people will make say of it.
Okay.
You see, this is what we were here no. You cannot get everybody supporting you. Among for bekasa be when no mo ye dididi. That is what people survive on. CSOs. It is expected.
Okay.
But the truth of the matter is, the Ghana this is the direction. I say policy direction say you indigenize your mining sector. But they say will be not a spy next year. They are a sipe yempamom. Say nanka and spy power with what is going on in South Africa. It is giving us the privilege, the platform, the opportunity to see a better terminate contract via any South Africa for, because we need to build our country. And this is how we can build our country. We will have to take our destiny into our own hands, not for South Africans to be here. Now, if we say there are one people, that was our thinking, that we are blacks, regardless of boundary or macritia to you want to know. Now you receive a man for it. Didn't 2 years? 2 years was a gateway to Africa. Yes, but now South Africa for my says no. If you are black, you are not needed in South Africa. You are comfortable with a white man, but who black man now who free Ghana, Gambia, Togo, Nigeria no, because who ba we no be pray and they don't need you. If you don't need me, I don't need you.
I also don't need you.
In other words, would and come on out to who say Ghanaians are not happy with what the South Africans are doing. Yeah, we don't go touch anybody. But the thing is, if you are not allowing our people to work in your country, equal measure will be given to you people. Yes, we are ma obi mbeye juma o ye krom ne on jiskan fanko. So my and Crawford in Yejmo or Chrome now also Pamoma, because from the way things are going, South Africa, Pamomo Pamon Crawford in Ano. So West Stadia, tun for Ghana, Nigeria, other black countries. The whites are not part of South Africa xenophobic attack. No, the whites are not part. Now, yentie the nation uncle and the nation uncle aiding in come more church say, Anke here say Ghana. Young Crawford Become Chrome. Also, I share estimates now as a roughly Young Crawford 2,000 to 3,000 Ghanaians and remember what South Africa. Now, say Ghana na Angasana yen follow and peniphobic to say Kwame Nkrumah or more ideologies. And Ghana should be a country by now they develop it to a certain point here. We are Ghana near you feel proud of your country. And can cross a wood to Kwakobi Chrome. Send us and there, Oko US is here. Now, Ushia, one US lady, Ushia, one US guy. Ne crack nas ni titru ni se we university and we high school. Ubi sa ni say ubaba Ghana na obeka just say debi on be sure Ghana. Ba ye Ghana foi aje yen opportunity no yen akra ha yɛbɛtɔn yɛn japadeɛ na yɛakɔ obroni kurom asa akɔyɛ nkoa ɛwɔ kuro no so. In fact, nation uncle wakasa ebie key. In fact, nsɛm ɔbobɔ so wɔ this side nyɛ easy. Mpɛ sɛ mɛkasa pi yɛntie nation's angle na adɔfoɔ kyerɛ w'adwene mfama me ɛwɔ comment ni mu.
You see, South Africans, they are funny. Do they really understand what they are doing? In fact, South Africa for almost screen this way. This is one of their platforms, Operation Dudula SA movement. Now, kind of that screen so now. Or say Ghana refuses to renew South African mining giant GoldFills massive Trakwaa mine. Ghana has officially ruled out automatic renewal of the lease for GoldFills Trakwaa mine, a mine that produces 427,000 ounces of gold worth 1 billion in 2025 alone. The lease expires next year. This comes after years of South Africa welcoming thousands of Ghanaians, many running businesses and living freely in the country. Last but one paragraph was it, the message is loud and clear. Thank you for hosting us. Now get out of our minds. Last paragraph was it, many South Africans are asking, is this the same African brotherhood we keep hearing about? Oh, no. South Africans, I'm sure that you guys don't know what you are doing or you don't understand what you are doing. Listen, in my previous videos or in my previous video about the South African lady confronting two Ghanaian ladies, telling them to go back to Ghana as young, energetic, vibrant youth they are. They can't leave their country in the hands of mismanagers, in the hands of corrupt leaders, in the hands of greedy, selfish politicians, and run away all in the name of we living in a free world or free migration world. We're living in a world of everybody have the right to travel wherever they want. And for that matter, you can't leave your country in the hands of thieves, mismanagers, and run away to someone's country and go and seek for greener pastures, which is which is what many are saying at the comment section. We're living in a free world, we're living in a free migrating world into the world. They can live everywhere. Yes, nobody's against that. Me here, I'm not against traveling or going to live outside or going to live elsewhere. But the fact still remains that as a youth or as a generation coming, we can't leave our country in the hands of corrupt politicians and run away to go and seek greener pastures elsewhere. Where we are heading towards or where we are going, if the leaders and the politicians or the citizens over there are to also leave their country in the hands of greedy and selfish politicians without holding them accountable, would that place have been better enough for you to have the interest of going there? So I agree, I understand that. In my previous video, listening to that particular activist, that lady, she was emphasizing on, Africa is about time Africa has to now develop respectfully. Every country has to now take upon the development into their own hands, and it will take the youth to now force the politicians to face our respective countries. And for that matter, the Ghanaian youth in South Africa should go back to Ghana and then hold their leaders responsible for them to fix Ghana, which is absolutely 100% I agree and support. Now, in fixing Ghana, now the youth are coming to Ghana. The youth in Ghana now are pushing our politicians, our leadership, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We are now putting pressure on him or on this administration for him to now put in measures that Ghana will now manage everything, every resources. We will be in charge. Because our first president, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, made a statement. The black man is capable of managing his own affairs. If that's the case, Ghana is capable of managing his own affairs, including our mines. So why should a South African come all the way from South Africa to come and then mine gold in our country whilst we can do it ourselves? Am I clear over here? South Africans, if in case you are listening or you are watching my video, am I clear over here? No, listen. This is a fair play game. Everybody is going to their respective country to go and make sure that things are being done right. The country is being developed. That is what South Africans are saying. That is what they are doing. I agree. I support. Now in Ghana here, we have people or we have structures or we are capable of mining our own gold. We don't need South African mining company to come in here and come and be in charge of our gold and come and mine for us. No. We are capable. We can do it. So what the Ghanaian youth are telling this administration is that, it's okay for brothers and for brotherhood's sake or for one Africa's sake, we've given our mining concession or mining field to South African gold mines for them to mine all these years. Now it's about time for us to take our own mines and then manage our own affairs or manage our own thing, mine our gold and use the gold to develop Ghana so that the Ghanaian youth can be comfortable in Ghana. South Africa, this is very simple to understand. Don't play victim or don't play victim over here. Okay? This is very clear, it's simple to understand. Now let me bring this in key and tell my Ghanaians something. You know what? I mean, I will never sit anywhere and hold somebody responsible for whatever happening recently. South Africans chasing Ghanaians or chasing other Africans. I mean, Ghana, so let me focus on Ghana. Maintenant, I say not mean ko South Africa for so what. Maintenant, Hana mean ko di South Africa for them. Debbie. Say ne kwesi broni sorry kasa Africans Ghana for bianco ni kroma mean bo kwesi broni so what. South Africa for and I know you hear 300 Ghanaians abedru. And they 600, almost 600 plus and so as I register CMF for Mumbrefie. It is say Ghana for South Africa. Like I say, 2000. How did we end it here? Senko Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, na ideologies. Nipa don't mean to say eternity. It is because Senko Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah that's what you Ghanaian living Ghana. Nka boss sa nka bia nipa na beka so I just want to go but obekọ kra na onko ye donkey work sa na so onko da bi obekọ ko live good life na so obekọ ko tena baby opeso tena abobra papa ye papa aye okay because now the person konye sa bibia ofie bibia ye okay ofie so for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah that is the status or that would be the status of Ghana or starting for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah wu no na ideologies na ideologies a ebeboa leadership after leadership. So even the NDC that claims to love Sergeant Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, they don't use or they don't govern the country by Sergeant for ideologies. Etika, meka besi say, enko Sergeant Dr. Kwame Nkrumah tiasia, enka foreigner bien wo obe tena kurowe mu abe be in charge of our resources. The country Ghana will be well enough to manage our own resources to the benefit of its citizens. All the factories, all the companies, all the mining, the timber, the coffee, the cocoa, or Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, na ideology is not leading really Ghana, control the affairs of Ghana. It won't take the white man or any other person coming out over we will be in charge of our own affairs. But it's unfortunate to say, or Sergeant for a wee and ideologies need to wee. One are taking over, including when people in NDC. They never believe in the ideology. They never believe in the Ghanaian managing Ghana's affairs. Ton factories, ton companies, ton jaya resources. You know the brofo to buye. No more for 10% actually. Look, let me tell you this painful truth. So this administration, Antimi and the GoldFills, and farm Ghana and Kasa as a state mining, and I know Ibrahim Traoré take over in Burkina Faso. Temiye, mo party who be free from when no mo fa mo adwene ntia asem na mo jimi no. Ibrahim Traoré take over in Burkina Faso. Opamo abrofo ni nyina no. Wan fa Burkina Faso GoldFills and a gold mine no anko sha so mesi na obentensa. Why be state owned? State owned. It is so sad as at this now Ghana is almost 70 years or mining kasa teaming to or kasa goodie ye need state owned mining or mining teaming be in charge of its own resources all because ebe your mining there as can in abeko or mine hunting you be accountable for it but when the farmer sumesi your farmer benten na enya percentage we chire na kakra nko mine ho it is this administration anti-me anje GoldFills na free Trakwaa I mean South Africa for some ama na my state owned. And now there, at least, Anfama Ghanaian, that means they have a percentage backdoor in the South African. That means, so my team and J Anfama Ghanaian, as Ghana Kasa and two on one Kasa na Gudia. Let's say, penny for no South Africa for penny for no, they have percentage behind closed doors. Made them as an American, say, so man, J Anfama Ghana Kasa and Tunadi na. Make some penny for no coins which or moje. Say yes, sir. The baby said Ghana should be in charge of its own resources and its own affairs. But the best way I ever translate the nation's uncle still remains my name. See you in my next.
Instead of us out in some way the nation's uncle di betu ya na de oka ni na no no kre ehu hiasa nke be ba ne sa bibi na ama na basa ba well empa wo ye enke chire ye ba Ghana as a country bibia ye dui de na awasa nka ye ntumi nsi yebo enka se ye de ye ho ehu hiasa ma enkrofo afi oman ni mu too much, but unfortunately that's what is happening because ye mpanyfo na boy abro ena bibiana politics ena propaganda insensem pi utumu sensem pi na hu hia nation improvement no omo de asho mo passe omo mfa yen awia badofo ba mi wari ncho comment ni mo subscribe ya me just over subscribe like na che waji wo comment ni mu e for mine.